Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique.
All right, y'all, we back. We back for 2018 in review. And y'all, I'm doing this as a list of people who were, you know, doing a lot, not doing enough, but they was in the spotlight. We were seeing them this year, okay? So I'm gonna go through the list that I done made, and hopefully y'all will enjoy this video, okay? Don't forget about my merchandise. Don't forget about Scent Burbage, and please don't forget about Done by Jen. All right, follow her on Instagram. Okay, so this last story. All right. First on my list is Monique. I think the year started off with Monique, okay? Monique wanted us to boycott Netflix. We told Monique to sit the fuck down. Some of us felt like Monique was doing the most and we wanted her to go away. Some of us kind of supported Monique but just felt like, don't be asking us to stop watching Netflix. Okay, you're doing too much. Then she went on the Breakfast Club and called Charlamagne the God Leonard, and we got our life. So Monique was definitely hitting in 2018, okay? Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton divorced her longtime husband and manager, Vincent D. Hubbard, okay? There was speculation of abuse by her mother going on several different TV shows, including Sister Circle, telling us the tea, okay? And the tea was that he was putting them paws on her. She later came out and said that that was not true, and now she has a Jamaican man that she's flaunting everywhere you look. Tamar exhausted us in 2018, and if she's gonna come back for 2019, let it be in the music. Otherwise, we don't want it. Blac Chyna, okay? Blac Chyna had so much going on this year, okay? Like, it started off, we were still going through the rumbles and the tumbles with her and the Rob situation. We were just on the back end of that. And then her fight with the Kardashians over that TV show that nobody gave a fuck enough to watch. Like, y'all can say what y'all want, but wasn't nobody watching that show like that. I wasn't watching that show. I didn't give a fuck about that show. It was a train wreck that I didn't want to watch, okay? I was here for her, you know, sticking into the Kardashians because I felt like they did her dirty. I do. But at the same time, bitch, you dirty, you play dirty, and it is what the fuck it is, all right? Right now, she done been with several little teenage boys since Rob, and it's just been very depressing, very sad to look at, and, you know, just like, really, what's going on, bitch? Why are you messing with all these teenagers? And one of the teenagers wanted to blast her coochie and how much everybody had been in her coochie, and I'm just like, nigga, you was in it when you knew everybody else was in it, so how does that make you look, okay? Shut the fuck up. Either way, Blac Chyna was on our lips a lot in 2018. I hope she gives us a fucking break in 2019, okay? Meghan Markel set the world ablaze as one of the only colored people we have ever seen to join the royal family, okay? All right, the only colored person, the only mixed, you know, African-American, Caucasian, and really denounced the shit out of her Caucasian side of her family. Had her mama at the wedding with the dreads on some real nice black lady tip. And Prince Harry was all here for it, okay? He had the gospel playing. They had Idris Elba and his old lady, and y'all tried to play her outfit, but I was like, y'all gonna leave Idris Elba old lady alone, okay? Because the fact that Idris Elba is with a black woman at all is a triumph, and we just gonna go ahead and leave them to be happy together, okay? We waiting on my show, y'all. He got a show that he did with the BBC, Luther. I'm waiting for a Luther movie. That's what I want to see. Next thing on the list is the Red Table Talk. Y'all, Jada Pinkett came back on fire, okay, this year. She was letting y'all know everything that was going on with her, okay? She tried to kill herself. She was smoking a lot of weed. She was drinking a lot of alcohol. She was missing Tupac. Her child felt the need of Tupac in her life. Will Smith was jumping off shit and living his best life on Instagram and shit. The same thing that Taye Diggs was doing. They came back as being 90, like, you know, 90s actors that we love. Taye Diggs and Will Smith came back and blew up Instagram, and I was here for it. Back to Jada and Red Table Talk. Jada made up with Gabrielle Union after years of having beef for no fucking reason at all, besides the fact that Gabrielle Union used to be a hater and Jada ain't got time to be worrying about what you B-list bitches be doing. I mean, Gabrielle is definitely A-list in my book, but in white folks' book, when Jada and Will were A-list, I think we can think Gabrielle was B-list. You know what I'm saying? Either way, made up with her, made up with Leah Remedy, talked to some white women about racial issues. All we know is Red Table Talk was off the fucking chain on Facebook in 2018. And Jada, we appreciate you and all your oversharing, girl. We enjoyed the conversations, especially the one with you and Will's first wife and y'all blended family and how y'all make it work, showing these ignorant bitches that they need to put their pride aside and make it about the kids. They ain't want to hear that, but bitch, we telling y'all any fucking way. Anyway, moving along. Lil Duval. This year, Lil Duval just, I already love Lil Duval because of his Instagram. Yes, he's ignorant, says dumb shit sometimes, but at the end of the day, I love Lil Duval. So when he came out with, I'm living my best life, I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Look, y'all know that became my theme song for 2018 when I decided to quit my job and tell them niggas fuck them. I was living my best life. And guess what, bitch? I am. Shout out to the news station. Okay, moving along. R. Kelly. R. Kelly is going to continue into 2019. Yes, I will be reviewing the documentary that is coming on Lifetime on January 3rd about him and all the women he has taken advantage of, okay? All the women who he thought they were ready, but they weren't ready, and he could have sworn they were ready. Either way, it was mute R. Kelly. Tom Jones said he wasn't playing his records. So many young girls came out and said about the sexual relationships they had with R. Kelly when he was abusive and controlling. Even his ex-wife, Andrea Kelly. So, yeah. Everybody was trying to mute R. Kelly, but I'm sorry. I'm not about to stop listening to R. Kelly music. Yes, he is a terrible human being. He is damaged. She is fucked up. And please, let the authorities take care of him. But what y'all not gonna do is tell me what to put on my playlist. Okay? The music is already out there, bitch. He was raping people when we didn't know. And y'all was still listening to his music. Okay? Speaking of allegedly raping people, let's talk about Bill Cosby. You guys, I loved Bill Cosby growing up. I loved him. He was like one of the perfect examples of the black excellence that we have now, you know, multiplied as the years have gone on. But in 2018, then white folks finally got him. And he had to go to jail. He had to go to jail for allegedly drugging a young woman who took the drugs and having sex with her. And she said she was a lesbian. And that was probably the only reason that they were able to actually put him in jail for that shit. He is still in jail. He can't see out one eye. And he hitting the, hitting the dick when he walking out of the courtroom. Either way, Bill Cosby was definitely top of 2018 for fucking up and letting us black folks down. So thank you, Bill Cosby, for ruining my childhood. Thank you. Let's move on to Drake. Drake had a huge year in 2018, putting out Scorpion, which was a fantastic album. I love the album. I love Drake now. I didn't used to love Drake. I love Drake. I love Aubrey. Aubrey with the facial hair is everything, okay? But everybody don't love Aubrey, okay? Kanye West don't love Aubrey. He hated on Aubrey this whole year, all because Aubrey put, you know, Kiki, Do You Love Me in his song. He thought it was Kim Kardashian. I'm gonna get to Kanye in a minute, but Kanye is still to this day, okay, might have been yesterday, making comments and posting on Twitter about how he can't stand Drake and how he wish Drake would just leave him and his wife alone. I wish your wife would just fucking block Drake so that we can stop seeing you going off at the mouth because he posted shit. Stop being mad because he took your spot. Like, that's really what happened. I think Kanye is really mad about the fact that he thought he was gonna be this huge fucking rapper and we was gonna love him forever. But as soon as you said fuck us, we said fuck you. And we would much rather the light-skinned, unproblematic Aubrey, okay? Like, please, give Drake, okay? So yeah, I think that Kanye has been hating on Drake this whole time. Then Pusha T and Drake got into it because of the beef with Kanye, even though Kanye said that's not why. I don't even give a fuck at this point. I don't even fucking care. All I know is Pusha T let us know that Drake had a baby. We didn't really know he had a baby. We knew he was fucking with that ugly butterface looking bitch, okay? And we was like, we don't know why you fucked her with no condom, but hey, Drake got a secret baby out there. For Christmas, he said the baby was Picasso. I'm like, hey, nigga, whatever you gotta do. Make your baby great. All right, love, that's all I know. But Drake had a good year because we love Drake, even though they was hating on him and some nasty bitch got impregnated by him, but that was his fault. So yeah, Drake still had a good year. Moving on, y'all. Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God came out with a book. The Breakfast Club was on the map. Charlamagne out here telling y'all to get y'all mental preparedness together, helping y'all with the mental, letting y'all know it's okay to go to therapy. Released a second book, okay? And also had an alleged rape case brought back up from the past about him. Young lady said that he was one of the men that raped her, but there wasn't really any evidence of said rape. It was all kind of, you know, touch and go. Then I think he might have taken, I don't know if he took a plea deal or the lady, oh no, the lady's mama didn't want her to tell a story all the way or some shit like that, so they decided to not really tell their side of the story either way. Charlamagne got out of that mess and it was brought back up because he was on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world, yeah. And I don't know if he really did that or not. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that lady did let the shit go. So I guess, you know, that's telling. I love Charlamagne. I have, because I think Charlamagne is kind of like me in some ways, honest to a fault, very honest about how he feels about things, honest about who he is as a person, and is a great personality for the most part. For the most part, he has his moments. His interview with Amara La Negra made me want to backhand slap the absolute dog shit out of him. Okay, so don't get me twisted. But yes, Charlamagne was definitely big in 2018. Dame Dash wasn't big, but this is an extension of the Monique situation, because Monique brought up how, you know, Lee Daniels was a fuckboy, and then Dame Dash was like, he is a fuckboy, he owed me money. And then everybody was like, oh, Lee Daniels a fuckboy because he owed Dame Dash money. But he wasn't a fuckboy when Monique was telling everybody that he was a fuckboy. Either way, Dame Dash got his money, his $2 million that Lee Daniels owed him. So shout out to Dame Dash for finally getting his money. Also, this is an honorable mention to my girl Jess Hilarious. I love Jess Hilarious, and 2018 has definitely been her year. So shout out to Jess Hilarious. She is the absolute utter shit. I love her, okay? Moving on, y'all. Meek Mill. Meek Mill had a great year. At the beginning, it was looking scary. He went to jail because that, you know, crazy judge bitch had it out for him. But he got out of jail, and now he is a activist for the criminal justice system. Okay, he is out there trying to help these young men make better decisions in their lives and stop taking these fucked up ass plea deals that have your ass in jail and on probation for 10 fucking years of your life over some fucking popping wheelies and shit. Okay, like, I know that's not everything, but I can't talk about every single thing that happened. But at the end of the day, Meek Mill rose, okay, to greatness because of the great people who surrounded him and supported him, including Jay-Z and Beyonce and Kevin Hart. They really, you know, went to bat for him, and I'm happy that they did. His album came out. It was #1. Shout out to Meek Mill for having a great 2018. Kelis and Nas, okay? Hollywood Unlocked put it out there via, you know, interview with Kelis that Nas was abusing her throughout their relationship. Wasn't that she was a pussy or nothing like that, but they would get into altercations and she'd have bruises all over her body. It was a tumultuous relationship. They've also had many issues going back and forth with the custody of their son. It has been an ordeal. But people was like, oh, Nas abusive? Fuck that nigga. Then I had a young lady who used to cook for him hit me up and said that she came at him. I mean, well, he came at her, sorry, the same way. Okay, on some look at my dick type shit. So yeah. Nas, we was looking at Nas like, what the fuck? But then he had an album come out, and it was produced by Kanye, and by that time, I wasn't fucking with Kanye. So I wasn't really paying attention to Nas's album, but I heard it was good. I heard Nasir was a really good album. However, whatever, at the end of this, we look at Kelis as a crazy bitch, and Nas as a controlling crazy ass nigga that just hides it very well because he's one of the kings of hip hop. Either way, I don't put anything past either one of you motherfuckers. Y'all gave us a good 2018. Beyonce and Beachella, okay, turning that white ass Coachella into a black college experience, okay, gave us life on YouTube at 3 a.m. and also in short little bits all over our Instagram feed. Thank you. Okay, we enjoyed that very much. She and Jay-Z also came out with Everything Is Love, and we also saw cute little pictures of their little fat babies. They're so cute. I love fat babies, y'all. I love healthy looking, chunky babies. You just want to eat their arms and their legs and their necks and everything. Like that. Okay? But everything is love. Ape shit. My favorite song this year, okay, one of my favorite songs from this year, but I was definitely all here for Beyonce and Jay-Z and the Carters and Beachella and everything that they were serving and giving in 2018, always keeping that crown elevated. And we also want to remember that Sanaa Lathan bit Beyonce, then lied and said that she didn't bite her, but if she did, it'd be a love bite. And we figured out that that bitch was crazy. Then she came out with Nappily Ever After, and we just was like, yeah, that bitch crazy. We still love you though, bitch. We still love you. You was one of our black actresses that we was seeing when there wasn't no other black movies, okay? You and Nia Long and Regina Hall and Regina King, y'all was giving us life for the 2000s, and we appreciate y'all and we love y'all when Jada left us destitute. Anyway, y'all, shout out to Sanaa Lathan for the 2018 biting of Beyonce. Fabolous and Emily B. Okay, at the beginning of the year, Fabolous was seen outside of Emily B's house by cameras. TMZ posted it first with a knife, going back and forth with her and her dad. Then we, got reports that her 2 front teeth got punched out by him. The New York State picked up the case or whatever because she wasn't going to file charges against him. And I think he got charged for something, but nothing happened to him. He's still walking around. They still together. Reportedly, they got married or something like that. I don't know if they got married before or after the situation. I honestly don't give a fuck. All I know is she's still posting pictures of him, and some of the, blogs are still posting pictures of him like we give a fuck. I'm over Fabolous. You punched that girl 2 front teeth out her fucking mouth, and we supposed to give a fuck now? I'm sorry, but the anger I had at Nas, I'm gonna go ahead and take that, remove it, and put it towards Fabolous. Fuck you very much for giving us an old fucked up domestic violence, I continue to turn her ass 2018. Emily B, you need to get some help, girl. Real shit. Special shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha Williams and Kenya Moore. 2018, speaking into existence, husbands and children, and actually having what? Fiancés, husbands, and children. We're happy for them. They wanted that very badly, and now they have somewhat of a camaraderie because they've been pregnant at the same time. Kenya went through a very hard pregnancy with preeclampsia and everything, but that baby had her baby, and it's a beautiful little baby. She's been posting pictures as of recently. Okay, so shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta women for, speaking it into existence in 2018. We love y'all. All right, moving on. Next is Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine was having a huge year, okay? Just being as ignorant as possible. A whole bunch of cases, getting on the radio, talking shit, not really speaking English at all, babbling for the most part, getting into it with 50 Cent, but then becoming friends with 50 Cent because they're both petty as fuck, and then getting put in jail for probably what will be most of his life because of the RICO charges, being involved in a gang, always putting it out there that he's in a gang, putting out hits on people on Instagram, talking shit about people on Instagram, his beef with Chief Keef. We think that he sent somebody for Chief Keef, and then Chief Keef sent somebody for him, but the federal rally hoods caught up with that ass first, and now his ass is in jail, and I ain't seen nobody say free Tekashi 6ix9ine yet. I'm just saying, I ain't been seeing no free Tekashi. We was free Meek, okay? We was free Bobby Shmurda. We was free C-Murder. But we wasn't free Tekashi 6ix9ine. I feel like he had so much shit going on, and he was bringing all of that negativity in his life by the way he was rolling. I don't know why y'all think the FBI is not on the fucking internet. I don't know why y'all think that. They probably had it first. So the fact that y'all be out here doing illegal shit, having niggas recording you, having conversations, putting hits out on people just because you think you speaking some type of, lingo that they don't understand, nigga, please. Okay, nigga, please. The feds was watching. Everybody told him the feds was watching. Fat Joe, Charlemagne, Envy. Everybody said, son, the feds is watching. And he thought he was invincible. He thought he could get away with it. And then here we are today. Ain't heard shit out of him, but heard buku shit from his baby mama. Okay, Tekashi 6ix9ine in 2018, a huge rise and a fast fall. Kevin Hart, okay, we were getting over the Kevin Hart cheating scandal and everything. I think that was last year, but this year Kevin Hart blew up even more. So many more movies he's had coming out. Us as black folks have kind of taken a step back because his comedy can sometimes be a little bit corny, just a little bit. And also he's a grandstander. He does that a lot. Today I saw him post a video of all the old school cars he gave his Red Cup boys, you know, all the people in his crew who do shows with him and stuff like that. And I thought it was great, but I also thought it was just another example of Kevin Hart grandstanding. Y'all know he always likes to be seen as the good guy, and I just kind of feel like anybody that's always putting the good things that they do on blast, it's just always grandstanding. And sometimes I wonder if you're doing it for the right reasons. At the end of the day, I feel like doing the right thing for the wrong reasons is just as good as doing the right thing for the right reasons. At the end of the day, do the fucking right thing, okay? All right, so that's all I'm really gonna say about Kevin, because it wasn't really that much, but he was just kind of behind the scenes, every, you know, here and there and all of that, and dealing with the fallout of him cheating on that girl while she was pregnant and people trying to blackmail him. Yeah, Kevin should have fell back and chilled the fuck out. Oh yeah, I forgot. The other thing that happened that had everybody upset was his Cowboys and Indians birthday party for his baby, which I felt like everybody was overreacting to. Because if y'all want to be mad about something, be mad about shit that's actually happening right now. Not a fucking kid's birthday party that might be, what, like emphasizing the racism and the killing of all of the Native Americans that were in this country. Like, yeah, you could see it like that, but at the end of the day, right now, they're killing the descendants of the Native Americans, and those are the Mexicans, and all y'all are worrying about is keeping y'all jobs. Okay? So, yeah, you want to be mad about Kevin Hart? Be mad about that shit going on at the border as far as I'm concerned. Moving along. Lil Wayne came back, y'all. Lil Wayne got his money together. He got his money from Baby. Kissed that nigga on the mouth again. They cool again, okay? Reginae was out here booked, but then she wasn't booked, and then she was booked again. And Lil Wayne came out with his Carter 5 album that we have been waiting on for years and years and years. He has a tour going on. He just really came back looking like a little Blac Olsen's twin, okay? And it's just, we're happy for him. We just hope he's healthy. Shout out to Lil Wayne. 2018 was your year. Okay. All right. Moving along, y'all. Stevie J and Faith Evans. Definitely my 2018, you know, top. Okay, I don't know which top 30, top 50 shit, I don't know. All I know is I am so happy for Faith and Stevie. They have music together. They are still together after the year that they have been together that we knew of. They got married. He introduced her at the Soul Train Music Awards. You can just tell that Stevie finally found the woman for him, and she had been in his life the whole time. Everybody wanted to know, was Faith making the right decision? I mean, she was with Biggie, and Biggie and him was friends. Biggie been dead for 20 years, and when he was alive, he was fucking Lil Kim. He was fucking Charlie Baltimore. He was fucking a whole bunch of people. As far as I'm concerned, she could have fucked Stevie when he was still alive, and I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Okay? I'm just happy that they together. They look like they happy together. They look healthy. We all thought it might have been a drug thing at first, but it don't look that way now. I'm happy for them. Clap hand for Stevie J finally getting his shit together. And I'm wondering what Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is going to look like this season. Teairra Mari is definitely in the losers of the year 2018. Her sex tape was put out. She was made a fool of on social media, on the show Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We just was looking at Teairra Mari like, I guess you ain't never gonna get your shit together, huh? It goes from alcohol to some dog ass dude that's trying to make you a part of his harem with two crazy bitches that don't even like each other. He can't even get bitches who want to fuck one another into his harem. And here you are trying to be a part of it, acting like you're not trying to be a part of it. Probably still fucking Akbar some fucking where. So Teairra Mari, girl, you was definitely a highlight of 2018 because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood made me a lot of money this year. And I appreciate you for it because I know you were a part of the reason why everybody wanted to know what was going on with you after them sex tapes and you sucking dick online was released. And we would just like to hope that all young ladies would stop letting niggas record them while they sucking dick. Don't do that no more, okay? If a nigga got a phone in his hand while you sucking his dick, bite that motherfucker, okay? Bite it, okay? You gonna learn one day. Rihanna didn't put out any music, and y'all continue to aggravate the fuck out of her for where that music is. She said 2019. We ain't in 2019 yet. Y'all hoes can wait. Okay, go listen to the old shit until she puts some new shit out, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, her her Savage Fenty line, which is her lingerie line, popped off. I think it's going to take over from Victoria's Secret, especially since Victoria's Secret refuses to come into 2018 and hire models that might be, you know, might be a little bit more plus size and not as skinny. I don't think their bras are that great in the first fucking place. And DKNY has the best underwear that I've ever had. So as far as I'm concerned, Victoria's Secret can kiss my whole entire ass. And the only thing that's saving them right now is all of that pink shit, okay? But I think Rihanna is gonna knock them out the park when it comes to lingerie. You can sign up to pay $50 a month, and you can get all of the discounts that you get, 2 for $29 and buy one get one free, all of that shit right now on SavageFenty.com. So I love and appreciate Rihanna for giving me bras big enough for my tits, and also giving me imagery that wasn't the same old skinny ass white girl and 1 or 2 black girls. We appreciate you for the diversity. We appreciate you for thinking of us when you made these things, and we also appreciate you for always letting all these motherfuckers know that you black, okay? And shout out to her makeup line because I look fabulous. Yes, we love you, Rihanna. Keep doing you. She also turned down the Super Bowl, bitch, okay? Love you, Rihanna. You made my 2018 fabulous, and I cannot wait for my 2019 so I can hear whatever you've been cooking up, bitch. Also, I want to send a honorable mention shout out to Serena Williams for having such a great year. She had her baby, and that was a struggle, and then she came into this year, she was kicking ass in tennis and having little French white men try to tell her how to play the motherfucking game, but she still handled it like a beast in a tutu. Then they tried to tell her what the well. It was just a lot going on with Serena this year, but she stayed, you know, black lady classy as much as she possibly could in the situation. She screamed on dude, and I was just here for it, okay? So I'ma deem that classy because that's how I feel about it, okay? Ever treat me like this? I have never cheated in my life. It was everything. It was everything. And then the tutus that followed, like, can I? And first of all, anybody that's trying to make Serena not wear bodysuits, like, that racism has to come from a really deep place and way below your dick. Anyway, yes, shout out to Serena. Aretha Franklin's funeral, you guys. Aretha Franklin's funeral was the longest fucking funeral that I think any of us have ever attended, okay? It was entertaining to say the least. Ariana Grande got groped by a pastor. One of the other pastors decided to use this as a moment to grandstand and talk about how women need to have husbands and all of this bullshit, basically talking against Aretha's life while he was standing up there making everybody feel fucking uncomfortable, okay? We had some good vocalists and some bad vocalists, all right? All in all, though, Aretha Franklin's funeral gave us fucking life, okay? Her death gave us life, and that is only in true queen fashion. I was a huge fan. I am still a huge fan of Aretha Franklin. I love her voice. I love her music. I love the soul. I love what she gave us. I love the fact that throughout her funeral, they were constantly letting us know that she was out here really fighting for our rights back in the day, helping, giving money, doing whatever she could, getting people out of jail. Y'all might think that y'all didn't want to know that, but y'all wanted to know that shit because it is important for people who matter to us in this society, as celebrities, whatever they do, to be strong black people and support us when we need it. And Aretha was very much that her entire life. She was always a thug as far as I'm concerned, okay? A classy thug, but a thug. And I love me some Aretha. So her funeral was definitely one of the top moments of 2018. Jill Scott, okay? Now look, Jill Scott only made my list because she had 2 things happen this year. For one, that divorce was finalized and she didn't have to pay that nigga's lawyer's fees, okay? But the other thing that happened was that some of you newbies saw her live show for the first time, and she was letting y'all know what it was hitting for. She was teaching y'all what we learned from Superhead in the early 2000s, okay? Honey and Mr. Marcus, all right? So yeah, she gave y'all the game. Gave y'all a game, all right? And we appreciate her for that. Jill Scott, you better be a nasty auntie in 2018. You better be. Colin Kaepernick and Nike, top moment of 2018. The NFL won't give him a job, so Nike does. Therefore, we give all of our dollars that we could have given to somebody else to Nike. And then everybody says, oh, they just doing this for the money. Like I said, doing something for the right or wrong reasons that is for the betterment of us is always good in my book. I don't care if they did it for money. They still made a statement. And sometimes the statement transcends. Y'all may not believe that, but there are a whole bunch of people from back in the day that had continued success because we felt like they was for us, okay? The midterm elections. This was the first time in my 30 years that I've seen this much effort put into a midterm election. We tried really, really hard to get both the House and the Senate, but we ended up as Democrats only getting the House. We all know that the White House is, moment of silence. We miss Barack Obama. They had a great year as well. They had a really fantastic year. Michelle Obama had the best book, one of the most respected and admired women. Barack Obama put out a fire-ass playlist the other day, and they just continue to make millions of dollars for the books they have coming out, the Netflix deal they have coming out, and the freedom they have attained by letting the White House go to Donald Trump. Twitter fingers McGee. The Cheeto that we all hate. Anyway, y'all, he tried to make our nerves bad, but we're not gonna get into that political shit. If y'all want to see the political shit, y'all go ahead to my other channel, Miserable Media, and y'all can check us out there. We'll probably be doing a year-end next year and talking about some more political things. So y'all check out Miserable Media. Thank you very much. Okay, now continuing. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and I'm bringing them up together because they were very much a part of each other this year. Okay, it all started out at the Met Gala where they had a conversation, and I can tell that this conversation didn't go well. All right, then they went to another fashion party. I forgot, it was the Harper's Bazaar party, and that is where shit broke out, and they got into it, and Cardi threw her shoes and got a bump on her head from security, and then Ra Ali, Nicki Minaj, and their camp got on Queen Radio and talked shit about Cardi and talked about how, you know, freedom. Y'all think Harriet Tubman was worrying about her dress when she was taking people to freedom? Y'all, I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj and Queen Radio was definitely top moments of 2018. It was a moment for her to get her frustrations out about how she is kind of being replaced in a way. I love Nicki, I really do, and I think the Queen album was fantastic, but I also think that she spends too much time on petty little girl shit, and as somebody on her level, she should not be disinterested in what the fuck is going on Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew. But you know what? We gonna let this bitch and her dead booty live. Shout out to Alex Rogers. Okay? But her beef with Cardi B went far and beyond. Okay, Cardi B had a great year in 2017. This year we found out that she was married to Offset. She had her baby. She was on stage popping and twerking pregnant. Okay, she went set her ass down, had her beautiful baby, hid the baby from us up until recently. Okay, Offset cheated various times, and this last time when she saw the text messages between him, or DMs between him and the other stupid bitches because they wanted to argue with one another, and they put the shit out there and it ruined their marriage, and then she broke up with the nigga, but then she went out of town with the nigga, and then the little ski lodge people or whatever the fuck they was put the shit online. And everybody thought that they was fucking with one another, but really it was probably all for the dick. I don't think she really back with him. I think that they have to co-parent, and she would rather fuck him than go find somebody new to fuck for right now. But all in all, Cardi's Invasion of Privacy got Grammy nominations. She was on top of the Billboard the entire fucking time 2018 was on and popping. Cardi B was on and popping, okay? She still to this very day is giving us news. Today I saw that her publicist Patience, who had to get in some crazy ass Australian paparazzi lady's face for saying, you know, no wonder your husband left you. And Cardi was completely covered and didn't want to take pictures because she was just getting off of a plane to do her shows in Australia, and this lady says this nasty ass thing to her, and Patience says, bitch, watch your motherfucking mouth. Walked up on that hoe and she backed up like she was scared. I love when white people do that. You get to shout out obscenities, come at us all aggressive and shit, and then we pop back at your ass. You want to play victim. Fuck y'all for that shit. For real. Fuck y'all for that shit. A lot of people felt like Patience might fuck up the bag. I feel like Patience is made for Cardi. I think Cardi needs somebody that's going to be able to be slightly ignorant but keep her in line, and that's what Patience does for her. Patience popped off, but she didn't put her hands on nobody. I'm all here for Patience because I felt that same when she did that. I was like, thank you. That lady made me so mad when she said that shit. Cardi let us know that she gonna be her. She gonna be clapping back at you hoes. She gonna be responding to you bitches. And I think she gonna be doing that until she gets old enough to get tired arguing with you motherfuckers, okay? Eventually she gonna get tired and be like, man, say whatever the fuck you wanna say. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Like, eventually it's just gonna be, man, fuck you, Blac. Like, that's kind of how I tend to handle it every now and again, because I don't feel like going back and with you motherfuckers via like typing. No. And I ain't about to make no whole video to single you stupid, you know, disgusting ass haters. I'm not about to make no whole video for you bitches. You don't deserve that much attention. You don't deserve me to press record on my motherfucking camera for it to all be about you, bitch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep blocking you hoes, and I hope that Cardi will do the same. She gonna be clapping back and I'll be sitting back watching. However, y'all thought that Cardi was gonna be, you know, gone by this time this year, and she's still here. She has extended this 15 minutes. I am happy for her. She continues to put out music, and I'm here for the artistry of it all. A lot of people don't like her, but a lot of people do, and I am one of them. Okay, so if you want to compare Nicki to Cardi, who won and who lost, I'd like to say that Nicki lost because she showed how petty she is, and I would like to say that Cardi won because she got all the Grammy nominations. I love you, Nicki. I love you, bitch. Don't be mad at me, but it's the truth, bitch. It's the truth. You was too worried on the negative. You was too worried about the negativity. At the end of the day, Cardi is worried about the negativity as well, but she is not manipulative. She's just Cardi. Cardi, who's too fucking real and too young to give y'all anything less than the honest to God truth about who she is and all of that type of shit, okay? Yes, the situation with the makeup artist was nasty and ugly, and I think that sometimes Cardi can be nasty and ugly, but I still like her. I don't have to fuck her, so why do I have to like her personality? And I do like her personality, but I feel like everybody has their moments. Nobody's perfect. Nicki has hers. It just so happens that a lot of her moments happened in 2018, and it wasn't a lot of winning to counteract that. She always posting about how she's #1 here and #1 there, but you ain't no Grammy nominations. And I think it's because she doesn't dig deep enough in the music. I think she's still trying to, you know, stay hip with the Pop-Tart charts and all of that shit. So I wish that she would do better in the upcoming years and give us something that we really want out of her. But child, if she don't, I'm gonna just keep on listening to the old shit. All right. And lastly, y'all, I think this is not last. Safaree had a lot going on this year. Safaree got robbed. He cried on the radio. He got clowned by other rappers, but he found his forever bitch in Erica Mena, so they say, okay? And he bought a house and got engaged, and I think she's probably pregnant, or they're gonna have a television show with just the two of them. I don't know. However, I would like to say that Safaree is winning. He got into it with Nicki Minaj throughout the year because, you know, they say Cardi's album was better than hers, and she got upset and said some things about him and paying for his hairline and paying for pussy, and we was like, bitch, we already knew about the hairline, and if he's paying for pussy, most of you niggas are paying for pussy. I mean, you was paying for dick, if you want to call it that. So psh. And then also he released his dick pic, and we understood. We totally understood. If you ever thought that nigga was corny, when you saw that, you understood why he didn't need to try. Like, you don't need to try. Like, you just have the confidence of a nigga whose dick is almost to his knee. That begets confidence, okay? That begets confidence, y'all. So Safaree had a good year. Shout out to Safaree for having a really great 2018. I wish he would just get more comfortable for who he is and think early, not early, but middle range LL Cool J, which was more of the I love my ladies thuggery type of music, and we love that. So why don't you just put a Jamaican spin on, you know, I love the women, and Safaree, the bitches will be there for it, okay? So yes, Safaree had a great year. And lastly, I want to do Kanye West, okay? I'm putting Kanye West on my list because he had a bad year. And I know I already spoke about him a little bit, but we had to come back to his comments at TMZ about slavery. And I understood what he was saying, that at some point you are mentally being held down more than you are physically. So at some point it is your choice to be in the situation. But that is still not true. That is still not true. The mental and emotional abuse that happened to Black people in this country for 400 years, okay? And it continues to happen within what, 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and even today, where it might be, you know, you don't see as many hangings on the trees, but you do see them, okay? Instead, you see them being shot you know, by police officers and not having any guns in their hands. Or you see some crazy ass white person following them or trying to stop them from leaving a parking spot or whatever. But it is still very much going on. It's still very much real. And for him to get his black, educated, ignorant ass up there and say some of the shit he said, it can only be due for the fact that he lives in Calabasas with a whole bunch of white people that make him feel like somehow he's not black. Brother, you are black. And if they ever decide to drop your ass off on the side of the road in Chicago, then who are you going to expect to buy your music when the Kardashians aren't fucking up your head anymore? Us? I'm over it. Y'all can buy his shit. I'm not. I'm over it. You do not get to separate yourself from us when you built yourself on us. That don't go down like that. So him, he can kiss my ass. He lost this year. Kim Kardashian, however, she won this year. And I think she won because she was able to get, you know, your dumbass president to let that lady out of jail. I forgot that lady name. I didn't write it down. All I know is she was working on prison reform. And if anybody is helped, because 10 or so years ago, she sucked Ray J's dick on camera, then I guess it needed to happen. I guess the fuck it needed to happen, you guys. But yeah, y'all, that is my 2018 in review. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see y'all later, because Real Housewives of Atlanta and Married to Medicine will all be up tonight. I'm trying to be done with most of my videos tonight so that I can enjoy the new year and have at least a couple of days off, because I don't never stop. But anyway, I just want to say that I love y'all, and I'm so grateful for the constant support of my subscribers throughout this transition this year with me quitting my main job. And it's been difficult and hard, and it's still a struggle, but at the end of the day, I'm so happy I did it. I'm so proud of what I have made online. Even if I'm not known by everybody, 54,000 subscribers is a great number, and it makes me feel like I will continue to gain more. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I send y'all all the love and blessings that I could possibly muster in 2019. Please don't forget to be kind to one another and share my videos.